Okay, back at my favorite project. So it's Good Friday, so effectively I have a day off. I think the backside is all good, I'd say. I know there's a bit of like a discoloration here, but it's the backside. I'm not gonna be too fussed about it. I think we're just gonna give that another layer. Supposedly I'm just gonna inspect it a bit, and then we're gonna flip these and do the other side, and then they're done with like the base paint, and then we have to do the top coat. But effectively then they're done. So yeah, I did another top coat, and now as you can see, I still like glossing the back because the top coat dried a bit. It's not really past the drying time, so I'm not gonna gloss the front, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, so effectively it's getting there. And also I put on some gloss on these ones, and they have this nice shimmering on it, which is just great. It looks amazing. I probably do need to do another layer of it just to be sure. I think you need officially 2 coats, it says on the tin. But yay, I'm so excited for it. But yeah, I have some paint left over, so I'm just gonna finish up the door that's in the living room. This already has 1 layer of paint, so I can give that a second one. And the back still needs to be done. Let's tackle this bit. So this is the last bit of paint that I have from this can. This is the quick dry primer and a coat. And effectively I needed a primer because for the cupboards that are there, I put in a new ply sheet behind it, and that obviously had just bare wood, if that makes sense. I know that this is wonky on this side, but it's on the inside, so I'm just not going to be worried about it. I've just decided to forget that happened. So I put the ply in, as you can see, it's the ply on top, and that was bare wood, so it needed a primer. And obviously the entire thing needed an undercoat, so I bought primer and undercoat. And I bought the quick dry because I wanted to effectively be done with it quicker. It's nearly gone. Also my mom used some of it for the doors, but yeah, this obviously needs to be done. So I'm just gonna finish up the paint on this side of the door, and otherwise we have some more normal undercoat which is sitting there because we don't need a primer for the door, right? So I know there's so much paint sitting in here. It's just, I know, it does just so much paint. That can does not look great. And I'm sorry if you hear scratching upstairs, that's Klaus. He is dealing with the floor, and I'm trying to do this with one hand, which is rather difficult. There we go. By the way, this is a great little can because it has a lid and you can actually close it, which is actually quite good. Oh, there we go. Oh, it does love a fresh layer of paint, and that reminds me that I should have started with the brush. Well, I'm just too excited and just went straight in with the roller. It definitely needs like multiple layers, but like that's already so much better. But I first should have started with the brush. Oh, let me just sit down, take a seat, and let's do this. There is not much in there. Oh, there's a little. It's also a bit like dry. Like obviously it's a tougher paint, but it's getting a bit dry because it's been open for a while now. Let's get these little annoying. Oh no, that's actually not. Okay, it's fine. That was already part of the door. I love to paint because it makes it look so pretty. It's a lot of work though, painting. It's not something you can do like relatively quickly, because if you want to do a nice painting job, you just really have to take your time for it. But it's so soothing, and it's something that I really enjoy doing personally. And that reminds me as well, I need to order the doorknobs that I wanted. We're not really going for knobs, we're going for levers. We're gonna go for brass ones, and they in like a bit of a Victorian style, because it is a Victorian house that we bought. So I do want to sort of bring it back to what it once was, but they had nickel knobs on them, and I just don't like nickel knobs. I'm not the biggest fan of silver to begin with. So I try to stay away from like silver hardware. It looks way better. Just gonna give it a quick roll with the little edges that I just, you know, hit with my brush. Tonight we'll get our dinner table, which sounds really strange because we're not quite there yet if you look at the space, which makes total sense, but let me flip this. So I fully agree with you that that's a bit odd, because obviously we're not quite ready for a dinner table. But our dinner table was sitting in the Netherlands, which is where we're both from, where we used to live together. And it's obviously quite hard to transport a dinner table because it's quite a large object. So we had some friends of ours in the Netherlands and they ended up moving to the UK as well. And we were quite happy to have them here because obviously it's quite fun to have your friends around the corner instead of in a different country. But now they decided to move back. So we were like, no. And then they were like, yeah, we're driving an empty van to the UK. And we were like, we might still be stuck with a dinner table that we like to move to the UK. Can you please take it? So they agreed on it and they are taking the dinner table to the UK as we speak. They picked it up at my mom's this morning, who is home. Yeah, so tomorrow morning we're gonna help them move and pack up the van and everything. Yeah, so if they have any spare stuff that we can take back for them, we will, because obviously we're driving our car back to the Netherlands as well. Well, our car is my mom's car. Driving it back over Easter, and if they have any spare items we can obviously put that in the car. So the paint ran out before I was able to finish the door, but I still have the top left square left to do. So I'm going to use just a note on the paint for it, the undercoat, which is right there. There's that one on top. So I've now started with the new paint. When this door is done, I can go back to my little doors, hopefully, or maybe do some helping class with the paint upstairs on the floor, do some scratching there. And then I can finally finish up the little doors, because I'm like quite excited for that. I'm just gonna finish rollering all those bits and then do the other side. And then I reckon that we can do some more glossing and scratching upstairs. So good afternoon, I suppose, and welcome to a new day. And I'm again wearing the same stuff. I know it's gross, but I'm just painting in it and stuff. But we helped some friends moving today and they gave us these nightstands. We're not quite sure what we're going to use them for. Then we went to B&Q and got some more supplies. And then we went to Tesco and got even more stuff. So effectively, this is the boot now. So we're going to drive home, unload. I'm going to hopefully finish up the cupboards today. So hopefully those will be in. And then yeah, we also went to Asda and found like a carrot dish. But yeah, then hopefully we go home and pack for our very small trip to the Netherlands, which is coming up because it is Easter and we have a family thing. So yes, that's the plan. Let's roll. And we have made it home and this is the current state of the boot, including a live supply of rice, which we found at Tesco. So we have unloaded the car and I went ahead and I put in the cupboards. I do think that I want to give them an extra coat of like the gloss paint, but I think Class really wanted to see the end result. And they're not quite done yet. I also ran into a small problem. So effectively they're in, however, some of them open not very well. And then there's this one, which doesn't close at all. There we go. And that would have been great to know before painting them, but I didn't take them out of the like frame. I just did them up and they're back in the exact same order as they came out. But I think Klaus failed to mention that it doesn't close. So now I'm sort of stuck with this one. So I might have to take it out and actually send a bit off or like saw a bit off and then repaint it and refit it, which is a bit annoying. But oh my God, this looks so much better than before with the mesh. This is... So we're on our way again. The car is going back. It's my mom's car obviously, so we have to drive it back to the UK and it's Easter Sunday. So effectively we'll be home with Easter, which is quite fun. We have a family day with Klaus' family, which is going to be quite fun. And yeah, effectively looking forward to it. So this is what the platforms look like. So you effectively just drive down to like an actual like train platform and then you drive onto the train. We have officially made it to France! And we went to the grocery store. I didn't film it because we were in a rush and it was closing because it's Easter Sunday and we didn't realise that grocery stores would close in France at 12:30. So we had like 15 minutes in the grocery store and we did it. So now up to Belgium. We made it into Belgium! Woo! There we go. The official Belgium sign. There we go. België. in a car wash. We're cleaning up the car. It's the next day. It's Easter Monday. We have a family day today, and obviously you're going to return the car to mum, and the car is a mess. And I haven't been in a car wash in ages, so I'm actually really excited for this car wash set. I think that this is the part where they dry the car. I haven't, as you can see, I haven't been in a car wash in like forever. So this is all a very fun experience. There is still some bad poo. No, no. Oh well. We're gonna have to take it over ourselves then, but oh.